Stories are labs where we test out who we are. Identity isn't a single fixed label on a jar. It's a complex, shifting mosaic made of our history, our language, our home, and our personal experience. Fiction is where this mosaic comes to life. For a long time, the center of literature was dominated by one kind of voice. But the most powerful stories often come from the margins, from those whose experiences were historically pushed to the edges. When a member of a marginalized group tells their own story, they provide an authentic insider perspective. They challenge stereotypes, not with arguments, but with the simple, undeniable truth of a lived life, granting characters agency, the power to make their own choices. This is especially true for characters navigating biculturalism, living between two worlds. It's often seen as a conflict, a feeling of being torn, but literature shows us another way, the creation of a third space. This isn't about being half this and half that. It's about building a new, hybrid identity, something whole and entirely new that combines both. Authors build these authentic worlds using what we call cultural markers. These are specific sensory details, the smell of spices from a grandmother's recipe, the specific rhythm of a neighborhood's accent, or the untranslated words spoken only in the safety of home. These aren't just background details, they are acts of cultural preservation. Ultimately, these stories function in two vital ways. For an outsider, they are a window into a new world, building empathy. But for a reader from that culture, they are a mirror, reflecting their own life and validating their existence. By learning to see the mosaic in a character, we don't just become better readers, we become more perceptive citizens of the world, recognizing the beautiful, complex ways we all map our own souls.